Hello, world. Do y'all remember maybe in school, or maybe it happened to you, or you watched a teacher tell a kid, like an excited kid or a mad kid, calm down, take a deep breath. And they would repeatedly tell them that, take another deep breath. For some reason or one reason or another, it's like the teachers knew that by taking a deep breath, you would calm down. And you almost kind of went against it. Like, I don't want to calm down in a way. I don't want to take a deep breath. I want to constantly be in this vibration, and you're a kid. Like, somebody tell me to calm down. I'm like, man, get out of my face. But there was a reasoning for that. Now, I remember making a video, let's say, I don't know, 2 months ago maybe, and I was talking about regulating your nervous system, keeping your nervous system at, keeping your nervous system neutral, just regulating it. And well, before that and during that, there's a method to regulate your nervous system. When we talk about the nervous system, your, let's say, internal communication and how your nervous system responds affects what you accept, and it affects what's attracted. It affects different circumstances and how you feel. Some people are not aware that it's not just a mental thinking and vibration thing, it's also a nervous system thing. Keeping your nervous system regulated so you're not oscillating up and down. You're not so mad and you're not so extremely excited. When it comes to manifestation, normal, neutral manifests faster than excitement and being like over anxious and stuff. So we know that you don't manifest with effort and urgency and constantly doing stuff. It seems like you have to do that, but that is not what brings in the manifestation. What brings in your manifestation is a regulated nervous system, a system that is or feels safe throughout everyday life. So I just dropped a quote about breathing. Now, this is subtle, but it's very, very effective. It is a 478 breathing technique that I use quite often, through my walk. Anytime I get excited, I'm doing a 478. Or anytime that my thoughts are wandering, or maybe a situation has caused my body to tense up, or maybe a a mood change. Um, excuse me. Maybe I'm thinking or fixated on a certain topic or issue, or maybe I'm just anxious or constantly in a role of doing stuff and trying to get things together. This is where this 478 comes in at. Now, me being aware of it and me using it and me practicing it, I would never tell y'all if it didn't work. A lot of things that I talk about, the majority of the thing comes from experience. So I've been doing this for a while. And so how it goes is you breathe in 4 seconds, you hold for 7, and you blow out for 8. Now, doing this, you also, when you blow out, you want to make it like a whistle, like you want to sort of, I picture like something in the clouds and blowing wind, like, so you would breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and for 8 seconds. Now, the experience of my first time doing it, I don't know what it was, but it was like electrical charge. It was like a reset. I mean, think about it. When you hold your breath that long, your nervous system sort of reacts like, wait a minute, there's no oxygen coming in. What's going on? But it resets your nervous system. If you have to, I mean, not have to, but if you want to be in a neutral vibration and control your nervous system, when it could be something about money that makes your nervous system tighten up. It could be making a decision that makes your nervous system tighten up. I don't know. But once you do that and regulate your system and take these deep breaths, and it really calms you down and helps you make the right decision. It calms you down to brings you back to your center. It calms you down to relax. When we go through life and we're stressed and we're making decisions, or we're anxious and we're making decisions, a lot of them decisions are not so great, I would say. But when you're at a calm state, a normal, regulated state, your nervous system is not so responsive, you make better decisions in life general. And also, you're not oscillating so much in your vibration. Because once you get like agitated, upset, you have went from here to there quick. A lot of times people stay down there for a long time before they come back up and say, that wasn't even worth it. I don't know where I was thinking about the BS for. But you have to be good at snapping back in this whole game of enlightenment manifestation, because you're not so used to being this new version. So a lot of times the old version creeps back in, tries to hold on, and you got to be quick to snap back. And the quickest way to snap back is to take conscious breathing, to use conscious breathing. That's it. Be conscious of your breathing. You know, it's been a word to me that we don't even breathe no more like we used to. Like, you could picture a baby, you see her on her back or see him on his back, and he'd be taking deep breaths. Animals, they take deep breaths, you know. Humans, we all day, almost like at a panic, unsettled breathing. You know, it's like a panic breathing. But I'm saying this to say that calm down, relax, take a deep breath when needed, do the 4-7-8 instead of taking a deep breath. Do a 4-7-8. You talking about regulating your nervous system quick, fast. It's like it's like when your nervous system gets, let's say, agitated, it's like you go through a trance, like you're in this mode that you know is not kind of good, but you want to stay there. For some reason, it feels normal to the mind or something, and you kind of want to, what they used to say, you just kind of want to spin out in the mud. You're not going nowhere. You just thinking, ruminating thoughts and all this stuff. You know, you just want to be in the mud and roll in it, you know. But you have to learn to snap back, snap back, snap back. Anytime your thoughts go this way, snap back, snap back, snap back. It's all deliberate, you know. None of this stuff is like, it's going to just happen. You have to be a deliberate, conscious participant in your journey to where all this stuff starts becoming normal and it's your new way of life. So, yeah, try it. You don't have to do nothing in this world, but I've been doing it and it works. It works very well. And I think before it became mainstream, it was something like military or high class people would do that they knew, but it ain't went to the public to do it. But it's just something like the CIA or whoever knew about this breathing method to regulate your system. So, yes, breathe. Just breathe. Everything is okay. Everything is great. Everything is working out in your favor. Breathe. Breathe. Your nervous system is responding to old situations and habits. It's scanning the environment for these things, for what it has conditioned to be normal, you know? And so when you're moving out of this and into something else, your nervous system needs to adjust. And the quickest way for it to adjust is to let it know that it's safe. You got to calm down and let your nervous system know that what I'm doing and where I'm at, I'm safe. Because if it's not normal, it perceives like unsafe, like This ain't what we normally do. We usually responsive and active and ready to turn up. That's more or less normal and safe. But to be calm and stuff during these emotions and situations, and you're thinking of where you want to go, you're thinking about abundance, and your mind is stepping in and saying, man, come on, man, just go to work. Take a deep breath and let your nervous system know that it's safe in this new identity, this new state of being. And when you breathe, that's what you're doing. You're letting your nervous system know that it's safe. This is where you want to be. But it takes that persistence, repetition to quiet the nervous system. Hello, world.